Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo les va? ¿Cómo andan? Aquí estamos nuevamente en De Todo Un Poco. Hoy no viajando, nos quedamos en la ciudad de Buenos Aires.
Hasta acá me llega el olor a la pobreza.
Y aquellos que tuvimos la oportunidad de viajar, aquellos que por trabajo viajan mucho, cuando utilizamos el avión al subir, aparecen los azafatos y azafatas y nos explican cuestiones de seguridad, cómo ponerse el cinturón de seguridad, qué pasa si cae una mascarilla de oxígeno de arriba.
¡Ay, no es cierto!
Cómo ponerte el salvavidas, que uno dice si se cae un avión, yo no sé si me va a dar tiempo a poner salvavidas ninguno, tendrían que darme un paracaídas en vez de un salvavidas para el agua. Pero bueno, siempre es tedioso, es aburrido, siempre igual. Bueno, vamos a ver tres formas diferentes. Unas aerolíneas presentan de esta forma lo que se hace algo monótono, aburrido y tristón. Vean.
Before we go anywhere, you know Kalula is pronounced to have the best looking cabin crew in South Africa. But due to rostering problems, none of them are on board with us. But we have two volunteers.
None of them are on board.
No, just kidding, folks. Standing up front here is the boss. Her name is Kate. In the middle of the cabin, we have another boss, Anita. Further back, we have another boss, Jenny. Right at the back, we have another boss, Abigail. And my poor self, Adriano. So, folks, since you know who we are, if you don't know the passenger next to you, quickly introduce yourself to them, quickly. I'm serious, folks. Now, for our first time travellers and blondes on board, first you click it, adjust it, and release it. Once the seatbelt signs have been switched on, please return to your seat and ensure that your seatbelts are fastened. Right, folks, for the nosy types, you know what you know. Safety features card in the seat pocket in front of you. This is not the menu, but it really shows you quiet tips and escape routes, oxygen masks, as well as flow-tighting devices. These designer Gucci one-size photo life jacket you find underneath your seat. Instructions from the crews, grab it, pull it over your heads. Once you're ready to leave the aircraft, now, you pull down on these red thingies here. It's going to give you the new Wonderbra look. If you're about down float, there's a manual inflation tube I suggest you start pumping. As well as a light to keep in contact or shine in the shark's eye. We're going to ask all those passengers who can swim, assemble to the left-hand side of the aircraft. For those of you all who cannot swim, flyingkalula.com. And our toilets are like monitored with both smoke detectors, as well as hidden cameras for the captain's in-flight entertainment. Now, folks, there are 3 toilets allocated on this aircraft. There's 2 toilets at the back and 1 toilet up front. If you have a problem locating it, please follow your nose. Now, please note electronic devices, laptops, Blackberries, Blueberries, Strawberries, Raspberries, Nokias, Sony Ericssons, Samsungs, iPhones, iPods, iPads, iTunes, iTouch, iCorner. You're welcome to use them during the cruise phase of flight. Please switch them off for the takeoff and the landing. Now, folks, since you have met the passengers sitting next to you and they did give you a nice cheeky smile when you introduced yourselves to them, please be advised, this is a family aircraft. Thank you very much for your attention and enjoy the 2 hours with us. Thank you.
Fitting into the buckle of the strap to release the previously upper portion of the buckle. Turbulence may occur with no warnings. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times, even when the seatbelt sign is off. In the event of emergency, you will hear the command to brace. Refer to your safety features card for your brace position. Do not take any carry-on items with you during evacuation and follow the directions of the flight crew. There's a total number of 8 emergency exits on board this aircraft. There are 4 window exits located in cabin over the wing, 2 emergency doors located in the forward, and 2 emergency door exits located in the rear. Please take note to find the exit nearest you along with all the exits. Keeping in mind, these will be right behind you. Should power loss or emergency occur, floor level lighting will come on automatically and all exits will be indicated by, you guessed it, illuminated exit sign. Now should the cabin pressure change, Full oxygen mask will automatically drop from the panel above you. Remain seated immediately while the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place that regular mask over your nose and mouth, securing it behind your heavy elastic strap. Pull on the tubing ends at the front to tighten. Please fix on your own mask prior to assisting others.
Oh dear.
In preparation, please ensure your seat cavity is upright in your turn to husband dose. If your electron device becomes wedged within the seat, do not adjust the seat or try to retrieve it. Call your cabin crew immediately for assistance, and always use care when retrieving your carry-on items from the overhead bin to avoid injury to yourself or other guests. Thanks for making this part of your flight today. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Oh, he's gonna do it in French. Oh yay.
Y compris les ordinateurs portables sous le ciel devant vous ou dans un compartiment supérieur.
That is good. Does anybody speak French? Old style humor.
Votre sécurité et notre sécurité. Veuillez nous accorder votre attention alors que nous présentons les mesures de sécurité suivantes. Vous trouverez devant vous une carte des mesures de sécurité concernant cet avion. Veuillez en suivre avec nous les points importants. La cabine est munie de voyants concernant les ceintures et l'interdiction de fumer. Veuillez vous y conformer en tout temps. Il est interdit de fumer, d'utiliser des cigarettes électroniques ou des vapoteuses et de consommer vos propres boissons alcoolisées, y compris celles achetées au boutique. Votre ceinture de sécurité doit être bouclée et ajustée à vos hanches lorsque les voyants des ceintures sont allumés. Pour ce faire, insérez la languette de métal dans la boucle et sur la courroie pour l'ajuster. Pour la détacher, soulevez la boucle. Peut survenir sans avertissement. Nous vous recommandons de garder votre ceinture bouclée en tout temps, même lorsque les voyants des ceintures sont éteints. En cas d'urgence, vous entendrez une commande vous demandant de prendre votre position de protection. Consultez votre carte des mesures de sécurité pour connaître votre position de protection. Ne prenez aucun bagage avec vous en cas d'évacuation et suivez les directives de l'équipage. Il y a au total 8 sorties de secours, soit 4 hublots de sortie au milieu de la cabine, au-dessus des ailes, 2 portes à l'avant et 2 portes à l'arrière. Prenez le temps de repérer la sortie la plus proche de votre siège ainsi que l'emplacement de votre sortie. Alimentation d'urgence, l'éclairage de plancher suffira et toutes les sorties seront indiquées par leur enseigne de sortie. En cas de changement de pression dans la cabine, le panneau situé au-dessus de vous s'ouvrira et déclenchera les masques à oxygène. Retirez immédiatement sur un masque l'hiver. Laissez-le sur votre nez et votre bouche tout en passant la bande élastique derrière votre tête. Tirez sur les 2 extrémités à l'avant pour l'ajuster. Mettez votre masque en premier avant d'aider les autres. En préparation du décollage, veuillez redresser votre siège et votre tablette. Si votre appareil électronique reste coincé dans votre siège, n'essayez pas de le récupérer ou d'ajuster le siège. Demandez immédiatement l'aide de membres de l'équipage de cabine. Afin d'éviter de vous blesser ou de blesser faites attention tout le temps lorsque vous récupérez vos bagages dans les compartiments supérieurs. Merci d'avoir choisi WestJet pour votre vol aujourd'hui. N'hésitez pas à communiquer avec les membres de l'équipage de cabine si vous avez des questions ou des préoccupations liées à la sécurité. Nous vous souhaitons un bon
Su seguridad, cierre sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas.
Her 2 new boyfriends, they're in the central aisleway. Now, folks, in the event that you haven't been in an automobile since 1942, a flight attendant has to show you how to fasten a seatbelt. So you do this, to unfasten it, you do that, and that seatbelt needs to be low and tight across your hips, just like the hot pink Speedo I'm going to be wearing when we get to a hotel hot tub tonight in Manchester. Now, folks, you don't like the jokes of the service tonight. There's 8 ways out of this airplane. You feel free to use them. This cabin crew will be behind you shortly. Oh, folks, you'll be able to recognize us. We'll be the ones carrying the liquor kit and the world-famous fresh peanuts. Now, that cabin staff, they're passing through the cabin at this time to make sure that your shoes and socks and handbags match. Folks, I'm really sorry, but I have to say, what I noticed during this parade of boarding, so many of you need a little fashion consultation. And in the event that Captain Michael decides to turn the Love Airlines, Southwest Airlines into a cruise this evening, somewhere between here and Manchester, we're going to instruct you how to remove this life vest from beneath the seat. Folks, this is a life vest. It is not a toilet seat cover. You place it over your head. You bring that black strap around your tiny little waist. You snap it in front and pull it to tight. Now, folks, it's $2,200 for tampering with the smoke detector in an aircraft lavatory. And, folks, you know if you had $2,200, you'd be on U.S. Airways in first class back over there to Manchester tonight. Now, the cabin crew and I, we certainly wouldn't have shown up for work tonight if we had anticipated a decompression. But in the event of a decompression, 4 saffron yellow buttercup masks designed by Gucci and Martha Stewart, well, they're going to drop from that compartment overhead. To start the flow of oxygen, you have to first stop screaming. You let go of the person next to you. You reach up, grab that mask, full extended the plastic tube, and place it over your big nose and mouth, and continue wearing that mask until otherwise notified by one of your 4 fabulously dressed flight attendants. Sit back, relax, enjoy our in-flight hospitality, or you can sit up and be tense. That choice is yours. The pleasure to serve you this evening, it is certainly ours. And folks, we have one final message for you. We love you, you love us. We're much faster than a bus. We hope you enjoy our hospitality. Marry one of us and you'd fly free. Now, folks, you have an hour and 37 minutes to think about that wedding proposal. But you need to know, one of us is a little higher maintenance than the other 3.
¿Y qué tal? Algunas son muy buenas. Algunas realmente muy buenas.
Sí, fue bueno.
Así que los invitamos a votar. Si quieren, abajo en los comentarios, digan me gustó más la 1, no, la 3. Decidan cuál les parece la mejor y bienvenido a este tipo de iniciativas, ¿no? Hay que salir un poco del acartonamiento, de lo pacato, de lo triste, de lo ceremonioso. La vida pasa por otro lado. Nos reencontramos en cualquier momento. Ya lo saben, es este encuentro que tenemos entre ustedes. Miren cómo acerco el dedo. Ahí, entre ustedes y nosotros. Chao.
Me voy a dormir.